Assalamu alaikum. 6 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Sumera Kamal. The headlines first. Prime Minister and Saudi Crown Prince discussed issues of mutual interests, including situation in occupied Kashmir today. Special Assistant on Information says the Pakistan minister's visit to Saudi Arabia will prove to be another milestone in promotion of bilateral cooperation in various sectors. President says Pakistan has adopted liberal and investment-friendly policy to attract foreign direct investment. Naval Chief says the Pakistan Navy is fully capable and prepared to respond to any misadventure by the enemy. US lawmakers have urged Trump administration to engage Indian and Pakistani prime ministers to find a negotiated settlement of Kashmir dispute. In Afghanistan, 50 people have been killed in a drone strike and a suicide attack in Nangarhar and Zabul provinces. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan met Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman in Saudi Arabia today. Matters pertaining to mutual interest and bilateral relations were discussed at the meeting. The Prime Minister apprised Saudi Crown Prince about the current situation in occupied Kashmir. Imran Khan also condemned the attack on oil installations of Saudi Arabia. Special Assistant on Information and Broadcasting, Dr. Firdaus Ashiq says Prime Minister Imran Khan's visit to Saudi Arabia will prove to be another milestone in promotion of bilateral cooperation in various sectors. In a series of tweets today, she said the visit is a reflection of a trusted brotherly relationship between Pakistan and Saudi Arabia, which will get further strengthened. The Special Assistant said the Prime Minister will have a detailed discussion with the Saudi Crown Prince on the grave situation in occupied Kashmir. She said taking a brotherly Islamic country and a key OIC member into confidence is tantamount to making voice of the oppressed Kashmiris strong. President Dr. Arif Alvi says Pakistan has adopted a very liberal and investment-friendly policy which is free from restrictions on remitting capital, profits and dividends. Talking to President Morinaga Milk Industry Co. Limited of Japan, Mishayo Miyahara in Islamabad today, he appreciated Morinaga Japan for its investment of 5.51 billion rupees by setting up a manufacturing facility in collaboration ISCI Pakistan to meet the nutritional needs of local as well as regional markets. The president said this investment would help in diversifying Japanese investment and would encourage other Japanese companies to invest in Pakistan. He underlined that the investment policy of Pakistan has been designed to provide a comprehensive framework for creating conducive business environment for the attraction of foreign direct investment. Speaker National Assembly Asad Qaisar has assured that the law relating to the establishment of media tribunals will be formulated after consultations with the media. He was addressing a ceremony in connection with the oath-taking of Parliamentary Reporters Association at the Parliament House in Islamabad today. The Speaker said no law will be framed which is against the media workers, rather their rights will be fully protected. Speaking on the occasion, Special Assistant to Prime Minister on Information and Broadcasting Dr. Firdaus Ashiq said the media, being the fourth pillar of state, should act with responsibility. She said the Prime Minister is committed to make the media fully functional as this segment of society guides the government in strengthening the democracy, development and stability in the country. Minister for Communication Murad Saeed has said that National Accountability Bureau is an independent institution and functioning as per its law. He was speaking in the National Assembly today after the members on the opposition benches condemned the arrest of the PPP leader Khurshid Shah by the NAB. The minister reminded that the NAB chairman was appointed by the previous government with the consultation of PPP. The minister said that instead of making hue and cry on the arrest of their leaders, the opposition parties should raise the voice for the rights of Kashmiri people. International Labour Organization organized a day-long roundtable consultation with the media for the protection of fair recruitment of migrant workers in Islamabad today. The conference was participated by a number of stakeholders, including government officials, academia, nominees of non-governmental organizations, and media representatives. This is Radio Pakistan. Naval Chief Admiral Zafar Mahmood Abbasi has said Pakistan Navy is fully capable and prepared to respond to any misadventure by the enemy. He was addressing concluding ceremony of Pakistan Navy's war exercises Shamsher-e-Bahr and Tarsil-e-Bahr in Karachi today. The naval chief said the geographical and political environment in the region has become much more complicated after India's illegal annexation of occupied Kashmir. He said India's jingoistic attitude has posed serious threats to the peace on the region. He said war exercises carry special significance in the improvement of operational preparedness. Admiral Zafar Mahmood Abbasi expressed satisfaction over successful holding of the war games and the proposals. He thanked the Army, Air Force, and representatives of other ministries for fully participating in the exercises. The US lawmakers have urged the Trump administration to engage both Indian and Pakistani prime ministers on the sidelines of UN General Assembly session in New York next week to find a negotiated settlement of the Kashmir dispute. In a statement, US member of Congress from Texas, Sheila Jackson Lee, said the US president or the Secretary of State must engage Indian and Pakistani prime ministers on a reasoned opportunity for resolving the crisis in occupied Kashmir. A Democrat member of Congress from Maryland, Anthony Brown, has also urged the governments of India and Pakistan to exercise restraint and to engage with the United States to de-escalate the situation. Another serious Democratic leader of Congress from the state of Illinois, John Shakowski, said the United States and the United Nations need to speak out against the atrocities happening right now in the region, as this is a very dangerous situation. In occupied Kashmir, people continue to suffer immensely as the Kashmir Valley continues to remain under strict military lockdown for the 46th consecutive day today. The heavy deployment of Indian troops has created an atmosphere of fear, forcing the people to remain indoors. The continued blockade and shortage of essential commodities like milk, baby food, and life-saving medicines is adding to the miseries of the people, and the valley represents a humanitarian crisis. In Afghanistan, 30 farm laborers were killed and 40 others injured after a US drone accidentally targeted them at Wazir Tangi area in eastern Nangarhar province. The drone strike was intended to hit an Islamic State hideout in the area. Afghanistan's defense ministry and a senior US official in Kabul confirmed the drone strike. Meanwhile, at least 20 people were killed and more than 90 others injured in a powerful suicide bomb blast near a government hospital in Qalat, the capital of southern Zabul province today. The Taliban have claimed responsibility of the attack that destroyed part of the hospital. In India, the Supreme Court has set a deadline of 18th of next month for all stakeholders to complete their arguments in a case pertaining to 1992 Babri Masjid demolition. A bench headed by Chief Justice Ranjan Gogoi said that if parties want to amicably resolve the matter through mediation, they can still go ahead with it. And finally, the weather. Hot and humid weather is expected in other parts of the country during the next 24 hours. Rain, wind, thunderstorm is expected at scattered places in Hazara, Rawalpindi, Gujranwala divisions, Islamabad, Kashmir, while at isolated places at Lahore, Sargodha, Faisalabad, Malakand, Peshawar, Mardan, Kohat, and Bannu divisions. To end the news, here are the headlines once again. Prime Minister and Saudi Crown Prince discussed issues of mutual interests, including situation in occupied Kashmir today. Special Assistant on Information says the Prime Minister's visit to Saudi Arabia will prove to be another milestone in promotion of bilateral cooperation in various sectors. President says Pakistan has adopted liberal and investment-friendly policy to attract foreign direct investment. Naval Chief says Pakistan Navy is fully capable and prepared to respond to any misadventure by the enemy. US lawmakers have urged Trump administration to engage Indian and Pakistani prime ministers to find a negotiated settlement of Kashmir dispute. In Afghanistan, 50 people have been killed in a drone strike and a suicide attack in Nangarhar and Zabul provinces. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and also watch live streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/radio Pakistan News Official.